Well, Michelle is up and working, or whatever we call this. It's nice to see somebody around. Um, I keep typing in the wrong thing. Oh, it's nice. Well, thanks for being up. I was just on live yesterday, and it was nice later on the day. I think we had different kinds of people at that time. And so, and actually, I did it at that time because somebody yelled at me for not doing it later in the day. He said, I live in California, and you doing this 9 o'clock in the morning is really not that convenient. So, well, yeah, that's a good point. And I want to make sure. What I feel, particularly in the Let's Go Help, that I'm trying to get. I think if I give you more something, I'm not sure what it is. I mean, the reports I gave you to me are boy, the best I can do, and that's not good enough somehow. Because I think what it is that I've been studying this stuff for 50 years almost. So what impresses me is not the same thing that you need. So I'm looking always for the newer, funner things or whatever, and I think it's more the basics that we have to cover to make sure that people take advantage of it. I mean, the whole point of this is to have you, the average person out there, realizing what benefits there are just for living in America. And I really feel I should not be doing this or whatever, but I also feel I maybe be the best person in America to do this because I've been studying it so much. And also from a consumer point of view. In other words, in my head, I always have Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. That's where I grew up. Actually, a suburb of Wilkes-Barre, if there is such a thing, called Kingston. And I never knew anything about any of this stuff, whatever. And the people, the intellectuals in our society, and the people that run most of the things, they're very aware of this, and they use the hell out of it. So how do we get and that's why when I first started doing this, all my clients were millionaires. They're not fun to work with. Tell you the truth, they don't have much fun. All they worry about is money, and that's fine. We mostly do in a capitalist society. That's the name of the game. So if you're not interested in the money, you got to go to Russia, I guess, or something. I don't know. But to me, that's just a part of the deal. And money to me is making a living, to support yourself. And there's so many other things that are richer in life. And that's why, and I don't know if I believed that when I was in my 30s or 40s or something, but now I certainly see that clearer because the way we really grow is from the inside. And actually both. So we do have to support ourselves. We have to have talents to develop so we can help other people in our society. And with those talents that we develop that help other people, then people are willing in a capitalist society to pay us for that. And that, boy, that's a trifecta. That's a perfect alignment of everything. You're doing something that other people need. You're getting paid for it, and you're supporting yourself, your family, or whatever it is you need to do in life. And that's what I always struggled with. And I still struggle all the time, worry about it, maybe because I always realize that, only person is going to make me support myself is me. All these people that go out there, you're going to make $1 million, you're going to do this and everything. No, they're making the million. They're the ones doing it by being able to convince you to give them money so you to learn how to do that. So It's you. It's what's inside of you, and we're all different. So what will work for you is different than will work for other people, and that's very important to realize. So other people's ideas or whatever may or may not work for you, and that's the thing. To me, is that if you start spending money to get other people's ideas, and tell you the truth, I think most of them will not work for anybody else but them, or a very small select people. Like I've written 100 books and only 10 made money. So the thing to me is to keep at what you want to do and not spend a lot of money doing it, because you'll run out of money faster before you learn how to do it. It all takes, it's like learning to walk. When you learn to walk, you don't just get up and learn. You know, my two little boys learned to walk. You know, they fell on their ass 100 times. You know, and if I told them, don't do that, you're going to fail, then they'd never learn to walk. So it's the same way with you starting something new in life. You know, you are going to fail. So just fucking admit it. You're going to fail until you find the right way. So that's the problem of asking other people for advice about what you want to do. Hey, they see where you're going to fail. Hey, don't do that. That's stupid. You're going to fail. And just say, yes, I know. That is most likely. But thanks for the advice. You know, I'll watch that a little more carefully. But it is. If you're not out to try to fail, then you're not out to try to do something new for yourself. And that's the trap. And we all want to protect ourselves or whatever. I have an iPad. Well, that's not bad. That's better than a phone. But you could, I don't know if the iPad has, I guess they have the pictures of the keyboard. So if that works enough, don't worry. Even the phone, if that works enough, you don't have an option, use the phone. But I'm trying to give more people more options by giving out free laptops. We're giving out 25 now. And we've given out hundreds of laptops, I think. I don't keep track of everything. We're a small business and trying to do a lot of things. And it's hard to be a good manager because I want to do a lot of things. I don't want to manage everything. Oh, what a pain in the ass. So just let me help you. Okay, those are on Let's Go Help too. I just sent an email out to everybody, so you get this in your email of the 3 reports we have. Our massive grant reports. We got 3 of them. Massive grant report. The newest one is the monster report, I call it, because I'm building that as the best answers to all the questions that we get. Okay, the other ones are also sort of the same, but it's a more general collection of sources and things like that. But the massive grant report, look at that first, because they're really the top questions that come up now. People like, okay, what do I do with my debt? What do I do with my my credit's bad, I can't get a loan, or I'm in debt, I can't pay my bills. Okay, you go to number 6 there. So number 6 will take you step by step. And number 1 in those steps is to make an appointment with a financial counselor, a free financial counselor. See, the problem is most of us, if we need help, we'll go to Google and put in financial counselor or debt or something like that. And what you run into are going to be just people who want to get money from you. They'll either get money from you in one way or another because they're advertising on Google and they have to pay for that advertising. So that means they have to get money from you to pay for their advertising. So that's why just don't use Google, please. Go to the monster report and look at number 6. It'll show you where the link is to find the free people to apply to. Then they'll say, okay, let's take some items you have in life that maybe you could get help from the government to pay for those living expenses. So whether it's rent, then I take you through a series of places to check to see if you could get rent paid for. Okay, and there's a number of places. You can't. The other fallacy I think people have in doing this is they think if they check one place, then they know, and they say no, then they think there's nothing there for them. That's not. You can't check one place. I'm going to write that down because I always look for headline. Can't check one place for grants. But it's easy. You don't know the system. I know the system. I know how big it is. I don't really know it. I'm learning every day. But if you're a novice starting for the deaf time, you say, okay, yeah, rent grants. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, here's a source for rent grants. So I'll call them up. And people don't even call them up. They'll just go online and try to figure it out online to do it. And you can't get a good answer just online. You got to call people to make sure, because there's too much language problems and definition of terms, and it's too easy to miss something. And we're instinctively lazy. I am too. Oh, that's not for me. So it's easier to say it's not for me. And then I go on with my life instead of, oh God, I gotta call him, I gotta see what it is it really for me? But that's where the real gold is. That's where the oil is kept. That's where the secrets are. They're not secrets. We're just lazy to find out. Ooh, that's another one. Secrets are not secrets. We're just lazy. Secrets are not secrets. We're just lazy. It's human nature. Don't beat yourself up about being lazy. That's a survival tool, too, to be lazy. You work too much, you won't be able to do anything, right? So it's a survival tool. So that's why, I call one and they're not there, and so, see, less goes wrong, there's no grants. No. Well, see, in that list, what I do, okay, here's the main place to check. If that doesn't work, then I show you how to check. And for every city, there are at least 50 to 100 organizations that give rental grants. You hear that? Every city, there's at least 50 to 100 organizations that give rental grants. One more time, every city, there are at least 50 or 100 places that give rental grants. And you don't even need me to figure that out. You go to findhelp.org or 211.org. And 211, see, they suck you into trying to call 211, and they're okay, but you're not going to find the good stuff if you do that. So Find Help I like better. It's a little more detailed and easier to use, and it's more general. It's the same in every city and state. 211 is getting a little different depending on the city you're in. So I would suggest at least start with Find Help. Put in rent. And you'll see, like where I live, there's like 100 and some programs, or 60, I forget what the hell it is. But I don't remember numbers as well. Not at 80 anyway. So there's 60 places to contact. Okay, some may be for veterans, some may be for seniors, some may be for single moms or something. That's okay. If you don't have money yet, you call them anyway, because ask them. They may have exceptions. And more importantly, they may know of somebody else. See, that's the other thing. They're in that business of providing rental grants to people. So obviously, they're going to run into other people. They've been doing this for 6 months, 6 years, or whatever it is. You start learning. They learn from people. That's why you're going to learn from people. You're going to learn more from the people giving out the money than you will from me. So that's why you have to start contacting these people who are giving out the money. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you learn those secrets. There ain't secrets. We're just lazy. So get your ass out there and start learning those secrets. That's why all the marketing is, they want you to believe there's some magic secrets that this salesman only knows and nobody else knows. No, that's bullshit. well, we live in a pretty open society, as I say, pretty. Not pretty isn't beautiful, pretty isn't almost. Yeah. So just get on that phone, eliminate secrets, take the power away from those marketing people that want to make you believe they're the smartest person on the earth. In a way, they are, because they know how to get your fucking money. You know? And that's what's important. So they are smart. They're smarter than me in marketing. Man, I get a couple thousand views if I'm lucky, and these people get hundreds of millions of views. Ah, fuck, I don't know. I'm living, and I don't have to worry about eating anymore, and helping people, and you, and being close to you as that I can help is more food than anything. It's nourishing. It's everything helping. That's why I was so envious of doctors, you know, that have a profession where they make money, and good money, I'll tell you, of helping people with a problem. Boy, I mean, what's more gratifying, you know, than to help somebody with their problem and be the one who solves that problem? Wow, that's Superman. Yeah, why do we idolize Superman and all these kind of heroes? Is because they help people with their problems, right? They get rid of the bad guys, or whatever the hell it is. So doctors to me. And then as I got older, I say, boy, doctors, man, they can't enjoy that humanness of treating somebody, because after 3 minutes they have their handle on the doorknob, having to go into another room to talk to somebody else, you know, and nowhere to relate to an individual. And that's what, you know, here is, you know, you could ask us 100 questions a day, and please keep asking us our questions. We're not good at providing packaged things to solve. Our website is not good that you could go on and find exactly the answer to any problem. No, because the government doesn't act that way. The government is so confusing. So we try to take the complications out of the government more than anything. And that's what we're doing. And so that's why it's a little complicated for us. Be smart and educate if you can. Don't wait out the outcome. That's right. That's right. Well, I've been timing story dignity. May God protect you from the storm. Yeah, a lot of storms out there too. It's starting in San Bernardino. Oh, right. Yeah. Matt's waiting for the storm to get here. Ooh, Frank, so sorry. Good morning, everybody. I hope your day is well. Mine is. I can't wait to get. All I did was surf. You see my nose all banged up here? That's from me body surfing in the waves the last 3 days. And that was fun. But I didn't do my 6-mile run or my gym workout or whatever. But I say body surfing really got my different parts of my body working better because I use different parts. You got the goods on life. Well, that's nice of you to say. I don't know. We all struggle every single day. Nobody does. Maybe they have a little piece that you could learn from. Good morning. Thank you, Jade. And that's what's important. And that's what we could all help each other with. So that's important to do. So look in, maybe I'll put these here too. Let me give you my 3 massive grant guides, okay? Okay, here's my 3 massive grant guides in the chat, okay? There they are. Download each one of those. And in particular, make sure you download the 500 mini grant report for your state. Because and give it around to friends and things like that so they know where to go in their state if they have problems paying the bills. They know where to go in their state if they want to start a business. They know where to go in their state, to get health care and free health care and services like that. They know where to go in their state to get free dental care. It's most of these are local. That's why there's no one number for anything. I have to teach people about how to use the sources, and because most of it at the state level, and they change daily. So that's why you have to learn that you're going to have to get on the phone and find out about these, okay? And about the latest things, because I got never, as soon as I publish something even on the internet, it's out of date. So everything's out of date as soon as it hits, because things it just change so fast in our society. Call AKK Evil Monkey, how young are you? How young am I? I'm 80. I just turned 80. How to file that grant? Which grant? See, I don't. Every grant is different. And to find out how to file a grant, you talk to the people giving out the money. It's very simple. And everybody else will, the experts on the internet will pretend they know, but they don't really know. They're guessing. So why guess and have to change your mind later when you could go right to the horse's mouth and ask the people, and they'll even help you fill out the application. Every place is different, so you get it. But in theory, that's really true. Something died for a while. So it's important that that you feel comfortable in knowing how to, knowing that you can call the office to ask, okay? And that's the important. Need help, grants for mortgage. Okay, Kevin, okay, in the reports, go to the Monster Report, okay, the Monster Report, and look at item number 6 in the Monster Report. It'll show you all the sources for you to get help with your mortgage. Oh, and your business? Okay, then you go to item number 2 in the Monster Report. And what you do for a business, iNews Grand to start about, I guess I need money. Okay, go to the Monster Report, download that. Item number 2 is about help for a business. And the way you get help for a business is not looking for a grant if you're starting a business, no. Or even if you're not, because the help is so diverse and so many different ways to get it and so many different places. You're gonna run around crazy looking for that and still wind up for nothing. What you wanna do is take that report and contact, I'd say 2 or 3 at least, free business mentors. The government gives grants to people in your area that are there to help you figure out how to start a business. You want to sit down with them, as many as you can, because everybody has different kinds of talents. And you want to sit down with them and explain what you're trying to do and just say, I need help to do this, okay? That's all you have to do. Call them up. Can I talk to somebody who could help me try to start my business? That's all. And find people who will help you. They're there. They get paid to do this. It may take you a half a dozen phone calls, and you may get put on hold for a half hour or whatever the heck it is. That is the name of the game. People, as I say, we're lazy, so we don't want to do that. And that's our biggest, do you have the number? It's in the list, who to call. It's different everywhere, okay? Medwitch, so download the report. It'll send you to a website that you find the local offices to call. And that's what, see, I mean, there are literally 7,000 numbers, so that's why I can't keep track of it, but I show you where to find it. Okay? And that's the key to this. It's learning how the system works and where it finds it, and where to find it and use it. So don't forget to apply to the free laptop, okay? Today is free laptop day at school, yay! We're giving out free laptops at school today. Or wear your pajamas in class, whatever. So that's what's up. And Tammy finally got up. And she just put up the link for the laptop application. So you do that. I'm gonna go out and exercise this old body of mine. Misty, I wanted to say thank you so much for the car repair grant. It was such a blessing. You're great. Well, Misty, that is wonderful to hear, and that makes me so proud of what we're doing. And I wonder, can you write that so other people can see it? Because if people aren't watching this, they won't see it. So write it in a separate post. So we make, see, people have to be convinced that I'm really doing this for real. People think I'm just a scammer because it sounds too, could be true kind of thing. And they're right to think that way because there's so many scammers out there. So what they have to do is, convince people that, this is not a scam. I mean, and I want also people to believe there are good people in the world, and so that you can trust some of us. Not all the time. And it's important. So if you could help with that, that would be awfully nice. And thank you all for your kind words are the most important thing in my life now, and I just thank you so much.